Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Sensation here, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are back at it experimenting with some more Yasuo Leona. I think it's a deck that I love. It's probably my favorite deck in all of Runeterra. And I think it's a deck that I've been seeing you guys ask for a little bit. So I took the time to look at the deck and sort of just see how I could build it differently. It's a little bit less about what I think is adapted for right now. But in the past, I've been a little bit rigid with how I approach this deck, especially like the late game, right? I put a very heavy emphasis on the Mind Splitter card because I can discount it, and then this helps me level up my Yasuo, and then the Yasuo close out the game, right? It's a very sort of rigid structure that if you don't level up Yasuo, it's very hard to win, and the Mind Splitter sort of follows that pattern where you can drop this as a bomb, it will stun two things, and then it'll level up Yasuo, and then you clear the board, and then you win the game. So I was thinking to myself how I could steer the deck in a little bit of a different direction so that I wasn't really reliant on this sort of Yasuo plus Infinite Mind Splitter win con. And one card that always came back to my head that I thought was super good was Morning's Light. It's not a card that has seen any play like in a main deck. This is the Leona spell as well. But it says that it's a 5-mana spell slow card that gives allies +2 this round, and if you daybreak it, it activates all allied daybreak effects at once. So essentially, if you can compare it to a card like Yordle Arms or For Demacia, it's a little bit weaker by how much stats it gives. Yordle Arms is a 4/4, For Demacia is a +3/+3, but very powerfully, it has this condition that it activates all allied daybreak effects at once. And where this really comes in handy is in conjunction with both Leona as well as Solari Sunhawk. If you have them on board, you get an additional stun out of it. So what you're doing is not only buffing up your board, but you're also removing enemy units from being able to block during combat. This is very powerful one action kind of thing, and is very comparative to a card like Tribeam, where you're swinging tempo, you're adding tempo to your side of the board, and then removing tempo from your opponent's side of the board. And now for every Sunhawk you have, in addition to every Leona, these stuns add up, right? So if you have a Leona and a Sunhawk, at minimum, that's 2 stuns. If you have 2 Sunhawks, that's 3 stuns, and then so forth, which can become very insane at just locking out your opponent's board from being able to block. And it's a very powerful mid-range game plan that the Mind Splitter version, while I think you can still run Mind Splitter in this like Morning's Light package, but the Mind Splitter version definitely played for a much slower late game, whereas this one has the opportunity to close out games in the mid game as well. Now, of course, you can use Morning's Light to stall defensively, or just gain a few stuns to level up Yasuo as well. The rest of the deck is still fairly standard. I have lowered the curve a little bit to compensate for this more mid-rangey game plan, so I have added in the 1-drop, the Solari Soldier. It's a card that I don't think is particularly good, but because our game plan wants us to be a little bit faster, level up Leona, because you don't really want to play this on a I guess it works on a non-level up Leona, but you get another stun off of the Morning's Light with Leona, I think. Does that work actually? Right? Because it's Daybreak and then it activates Daybreak. So it's 2 stuns with Leona and it's 3 stuns with the Sunhawk. Wait, is there 1 extra stun? You guys will see in the games when I actually pull it off. But I have lowered the curve to compensate for it. I've added in the 1-drop. And a card that I'm sort of experimenting with is Heavens Aligned. This card is purely in the deck to be played with Raven. If you Nightfall this card, you get both the Nightfall and Daybreak if you have a Raven on board. So it's a very easy way to sort of refill your hand, just generate a Nightfall and a Daybreak card, as well as proccing a Daybreak. So if you have a Raven and a Leon on board, you play this as a Nightfall, it Daybreaks so it stuns, and then it gives you a Daybreak card so you can stun again. So it's a very powerful conditional card that sucks until you play Raven on board. But the rest of the deck, pretty standard. Scatterpod now fishes Morning's Light as a slow speed card instead of something like Sunburst, and you still have one of Mina just there for Green Glade Lookout, down at 2, but still helps you curve out games if you hit a little bit more of your top end, especially Raven coming down on turn 4, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's sort of the direction that I'm heading with this deck, just a lot more tempo focus, and I've honestly liked the sort of different change in game plan. I think it's just very refreshing playing this deck in a different style, and I hope you guys try it out as well, and let me know what you guys think. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Patch notes do come out, or at least the patch comes out today. Tomorrow I will be playing, and from tomorrow I will be playing some of the new decks, some of the buff champions, some of the new decks there. So look out for that. It should be a lot of fun and very exciting. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with the next video. So peace out, guys, and take care. Same game plan. Leona. This on 2 against the thing is okay. Not gonna kill Catalyzer. Ugh. Okay, this is a hand where it's not bad hand, but we still need to find like the Raven, the mid game. And Yasuo. If I let him have one, I can at least get a down the turn 3 Yasuo, and in this current situation, that's actually not that bad. I was thinking about stunning it, but I don't know if that warrants enough of a reason to do it. What is this? It's gonna Vow Feast it? Okay. That's fine. Draw twin? No twin. Should I trade? Like, there's no way I get Yasuo down to actually kill that, but I can dream. So he's gonna Vow Feast here. We're gonna play. Okay, or a group shot. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna play the Solari Priestess. And then we'll play like Yasuo and then threaten to get rid of the Catalyze or something like that. We can hit like a shooting star, that'd be very good. Because then we could potentially kill the Catalyzer. Not next turn though, but. The issue is, of course, we just have relative lack of interaction. Maybe like something like Sonic Wave is actually worth putting, but a little bit cautious about statements like that. So do that. I care about blocking here. I guess that's okay. We need to be able to calm it next turn. So I'll start with the pass and then I can play Green Glade. Trading this off makes my Morning's Lights worse. Taking 2 damage is kind of sketch though. Just because I don't have any healing in this deck either. I'll probably pass here, just to see if he plays Veigar. If he doesn't play Veigar, it's fantastic. Alright, so now I can play out Yasuo. I have a second Yasuo, and he doesn't have a clean way of dealing with this one right now, which is good. I'm gonna down and just keep passing for a sec. I could like play Leona and try to get aggressive, but I'm just waiting to see if he wants to play Veigar. Like if he plays Veigar, this turn he can push a lot of damage. Sad. I think we're still moving in. He can't. I can kill Senna with like the Tempest, which is fine. But he gets to kill my Yasuo. Oh no, I can protect Yasuo. Oh, this trade is nice. I can protect Yasuo with like the twin, like stun. And if he doesn't open attack, I can just stun again, and that's really solid. Like his turn has to be open attack with the darkness. He has to commit the darkness too. Okay, he goes for Yasuo. Oh, now I gotta split his darknesses. And then I have stun and twin. This is a really good spot. It's like he either has to kill the Yasuo with like the darkness and I can play out another one. Or he has to aim it here and then I get to... Okay, fair enough. So here I'm gonna twin. And then he's forced to darkness and I can Tempest. And then that saves both my champions. Oh, it kills Yasuo, really? But I have a second one. I disagree with this line. Very happy with this outcome though. Like this is very good. I guess he has like another darkness to answer this. Not sure if he realized. This is scary. I need a Raven. I need. Oh, okay. No, Raven is insane here. Because the moment he plays a unit, I gotta stun both. This is like the insane power of like Raven plus Leona. It's so insane. And now, you know, my Yasuo's leveled up, and then I get. Oh wait, never mind. My Yasuo's not leveled up. Nowhere close to being leveled. Yes, there's a Dark Bulb. We'll just move in here. We'll scare him a little bit. It's like, what is this doing? It's killing like a 3/3. I don't know if he has the ability to play this turn, because I'm just going to stun both of his units. And then he's forced to play out another unit, and then he can't play Darkness. He gets to kill my Leona, I think, though. That's a little bit scary. Do we attack with Leona? I don't think we can. I kind of need this Leona to stay alive for a bit. It's kind of keeping my game plan. Oh, wow. Perfect. So does that mean we can attack with Leona? I think we can, because it's going to stress his mana. Like, he would need another Dark Bolt back. Like, he doesn't even block Leona. Ah, okay. Really? I would block Leona if I were him, because he's representing, like, another Darkness. Good Senna will just, like, comment it. We lose Leona, but we're so ahead in tempo, relatively speaking. And then we get, like, a Yasuo Sunhawk. Ooh, that's a good draw. Oh, he can't even play it. Oh, no, he can't play it. I think I should get the stun value out of it, and then I'll kill it. Because I do want to work towards the Yasuo level up. Oh, the issue is it stuns this. We can only play one Darkness, but he gets another one. Okay. Yeah, we just need to do this. He kills my Leona. It sucks. But I think we're still okay. Like, go play this, and then we'll look for some value. Pod, we still have a lot of good draws as well. His attacks suck. He can't attack. Perfect. If we hit another Leona here, we're like really sick. But both of these are so good too. Let's try not to like play too much in the Ruination. Oh, deny, perfect. Leona. Oh, beautiful. Because like if he has Ruination, we have deny. If he has a unit, we have Sunhawk. Like this deny is clutch. Very clutch. It really depends on what he does here. If he has Ruination, does he lose? No, he's at 3. Alright, well, we're just moving in then. Stun 2 more things. And if he has Vengeance here, he dies? He dies. Glimpse? Okay. He needs to find another unit here. If he finds another unit, he's also dead. Like, I don't know how he survives here. Yasuo is flipped. We just didn't get a play on this game. Like, this was a strategy that you'd want to follow. Leveling up on turn 9 is really slow, though. Ideally, it's, like, leveled by, like, turn 7, and then by this turn you have this play, and you just, like, clear the board. So, it's a little bit unfortunate we didn't really get there, but still okay. Vile Feast, still dead. Second Vile Feast, he would have played on stack. So like he blocks block, then he takes... Oh no, he's alive at 1. Ugh, that's annoying. We have deny, so I don't really see how he gets out of it anyways, even if he does have like a Ruination. Right, and it doesn't really work, but... Okay. Like, I don't know what saves him here. It has to be like a Senna, I suppose. Like, Vhagar I don't think does it. It's a little bit mana intensive. Unfortunately, his Darknesses cost 1. We're looking for Morning's Light. Like, Morning's Light is like our finish. Thank God I deny. And we'll just like deny that, I suppose. He's bound to play it. Okay. And then we'll probably just Pale Cascade as well. We'll probably Pale next turn. Unless this saves something. I guess the Pale starting lethal next turn. Like he'd have to Vengeance a Sunhawk. That's not true. That's not how that works at all. I think we have to Pale here. Oh, what a draw. Sunhawk, Sunhawk, Sunhawk. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty good. But this kills this, and then we have lethal. Wow, that's perfect. Phenomenal. That Pale on the Yasuo, like, perfectly calculated. Phenomenally calculated. And you see, like, we just got a little bit extra value there that was just, like, really needed. If we play Zenith, we'll probably still beat Ruination, right? Like, even if he has Ruination, we just, like, play this face and then we win. Oh, this doesn't stun on stack. Oh, interesting. So if he Vengeances here, at least we still have a Fearsome. If he Vengeances here, I think the Daybreak still goes off? I'm unsure. No, it doesn't. But then we would just win, right? Because we're wider on board. And we'd have Concussive Home. Yeah. Sick game. Might go up to 3 Mornings Light, because in those spots, like, when we have a full board like that, that's just gonna how we close out games. Oh, but the Mono Shurima. Oh no. I don't think we can ever beat Mono Shurima. How would we beat Mono Shurima? Like a very aggressive Mornings Light kind of play. We need Leona. We would need Sunhawk and maybe Raven. We like Comet on turn 4 and hope and pray. But we probably lose from Tempo from that play, so I don't even know if we can realistically go for that one. Like, it's just gets Ride of Arcane though. So do this, and then we hope we draw Leona and Sunhawk and Raven. I think that's our goal here. Oh my god. Wait, that's actually nuts. That's like actually potentially a winning hand. Oh my god. Okay, so look for turn 6 lethal. We need to find Sunhawk. Like we're like, I feel like we're a Sunhawk away from like potentially winning. It's so crazy. I play this now, I have to play Leona into like a Roiling Sands. I think it's fine because hard time killing Leona anyways. I don't want to trade this off though. I'm gonna try to keep this alive for Morning's Light if I can. So I bank this 3. Oh, and the Sunhawk. Oh my god. Oh, if he kills the Sunhawk. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god, this is like a perfect turn 6 kind of play. But we don't really beat Deny, which is an issue. He drags the Sunhawk, which is also an issue. Losing the Sunhawk here really sucks. Like, that was the downside to playing this, because I would have loved to, you know... Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, wow. Oh, a Twin. Twin would have been so good earlier. But I really love Morning's Light and sort of the boost in mid-range capabilities that it does give to the deck. It's unfortunately lost the... It's really sad that we lost the Sunhawk. Because Sunhawk Morning's Light with Leon on board is so insane. Oh, sick. And as long as we like thin down his board and we can like stun away his, like we're fine. We might even tap under reasonable mana points to like have Deny. We're so close to setting up. His game plan's a little bit slow. I'm not gonna give him this. I might take this. No, I can't lose Leona. I have the Horok, that's useless. We're trying to aim to kill him next turn. Is that possible? We only stun 2 things with this, right? Yeah, there's only 2 stuns here. Yeah, it's not enough. I think we're still going for it. So give me like a Daybreak card. And it stuns 2 things. That's it through. Unlucky. Not playable this turn. If it was playable, that'd be insane. He could still Rite of Arcane this, but he should have righted it beforehand. I'm only pushing like 10 damage here. Assuming he like plays a unit. 13 with Twin, maybe get a sneak in Scattered Pod somewhere. Either a Horok, maybe sets up like a turn 8 lethal. Wow. Wow, that was really bad. Wait, he's dead. No, he's 1 off. Wow, that's so unfortunate. I'm 1 off. Well, apart from like Quicksands, but burning a Mana Crystal there was really good for us. God, I'm 1 off. Discounting like Quicksand, of course. So close. Unfortunately, I don't have Burn, but because I do have Leon, I do get a like stall. Like it makes his turns awkward because I have so much like time. And either Horok might actually just win me the game here. Oh, another Morning's Light. Insane. Like either Horok into Morning's Light with the Naya. Whew. He just like doesn't have a board after that. Unravel Earth, I'll never play another unit. Oh yeah, we win here. Oh wow, that was so insane. That was so sick. What a sick game. And I think what was really cool is we went into this game having a very, very clear game plan of what we wanted to do, and then we like achieved it, right? We made sure we kept our Leona alive through Rite of Arcane, we didn't take the greedy blocks. And now like he's done. He's done for. Oh, and a Sunhawk. So he blocks 1, potentially Quicksands. So right now I'm pushing 10 through 1 Quicksand. I don't actually beat. Okay. Like, if he had double Quicksand and I didn't end the game this turn, I would have actually lost. And so I was trying to figure out if there was a way to, like, beat that. But if I played any unit into it, and then he flipped both the champions, and then he could kill, like, another unit, then that was a little bit tricky. But that was really cool. I think, like, going to that game with the right game plan was really solid. And you saw the power of Morning's Light in that sort of matchup. Being able to just push so much damage and just playing for a much stronger mid-range sort of game plan, instead of just a more drawn-out control one, was really sweet. I really like that one. Alright, we got a Teemo Cait opponent. It's a little bit annoying because we don't really have the direct removal that we kind of need. Like, am I considering keeping Concussive Palm so Teemo level 2 doesn't hit me? That one's a little bit questionable because, oh, his hand's a little bit questionable too. So ideally we hit like our, like the middle of our curve. We had a pretty nice curve out here. We could like play out the Green Glade Lookout when something really on his side that can block very well. Get a Daybreak out here, seems fine. Now if we don't draw a unit to like... That's alright. 1 mana Sunhawk, still fine. So like a Mystic Shot here would be whatever's. Like a block into Pokestick, just whatever's. And it's a little bit low valued. This deck definitely, or at least this iteration of the deck definitely curves down a little bit lower. So we'll just see how it feels. Because I'm interested to see if this like more mid-rangey package. Oh wow, it just goes through. I'm interested in seeing how this like more mid-rangey package kind of works out. Because Raven is excellent. Raven's like exactly what we need. So the issue is we can't actually deal with the Peddler, which isn't like a big deal because it's not like he can attack anyways. Unless... Okay, so I still have the Pale Cascade. Heaven's Aligned is really cool with Raven, because I've lowered the curve of the deck. Heaven's Aligned with Raven is just 2 cards, so it's just a value card in itself. If I can attack it next turn, I got a 4-mana Raven, and that's kind of cracked. Poisoner, right? Like a 4-mana Raven would be quite good. I do have to open attack, but that's okay as well. The issue is I kind of want to like be able to Pale Cascade if I need to. Maybe we'll just do this. Get pokeyed sick, I kind of cry. We'll just do this, see what happens. If he like blocks the Peddler, we'll consider the Pale Cascade. But ideally here we get to like... Okay, so we don't get to play the Raven. So I'm almost tempted to just like Pale Cascade here anyways. And I can still play Raven for 4, I suppose. We do get punished if there is an answer to it. And I do think we need the card draw, so this is like kind of awkward. I want to save the Heaven's Line for the Raven. So I guess I just blink a Pale here. Oh, this is really bad. Yeah, I really would like to not have to blink this Pale. But I don't think he has anything else. And then I still want to play out the 4-mana Raven this turn. Like having to use Pale here was definitely not ideal. So I don't feel like he has Mystic Shot. Yeah, okay. So we'll still just play out the 4-mana Raven here. It's just a 4-mana 5/6. And then we still get the Heaven's Aligned next turn. We can go like Sunhawk into Heaven's Aligned. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Alright, so we have 2 Daybreaks here, a stun and a Daybreak. Like we're doing fine. We just need to like speed things up a little bit. We have a Hush for Teemo. That's not a big deal. Trinket Trade. Like just not being able to kill his Puffcap Peddlers here is very annoying. Like absurdly annoying actually. It's quite annoying. So if he hits this, I do want to play it this turn, so I'll play out the Sunhawk. And I can play the Heavens Aligned, get both Daybreak and Nightfall effects out of it. I think that's like one of the really cool interactions with Raven with cards like Heaven Aligned, and it works for like Eclipse Dragon as well. So yeah, he hit the Heavens Aligned. And now this still allows me to play out the Heavens Aligned this turn, which is fantastic. Again, the issue is I have 24 Puffcaps in my... Oh, Boundary. Okay, that's a really bad Nightfall card. That's a mediocre Daybreak. He's at 11 health, so, you know, this is actually pretty okay. Can't play, like... We can't go, like, stun into stun. We can go, like, stun into Concussive Palm, which can maybe apply a lot of pressure. I just want to make some really, like, aggressive tempo-y plays. This also makes, like, a... This is the kind of board states where, like, this is really playing for, like, the, This is really playing for the, Ooh, a pass. As I was saying, this is really playing for the Morning's Light turns. Because, like, imagine having this board and playing Morning's Light, right? Because I just get 2 stuns out on the board and, like, a buffed up board. It's just absolutely insane. And we're just putting on the pressure here. Yeah, he's taking 6 here. 6 might not be enough here, unfortunately. But it's kind of what we have to do. Pretty sure we're going to die next turn, unfortunately. We could like stun the Otterfoot so he has to block with like the Puffcap Peddler, but I don't think there's like much of a case. Really? Okay. Yeah, so I think he's pretty confident that he's going to win next turn, or at least in the following turn, where he gets like the draw and then maybe has like the Teemo's fine because we have Hush. Maybe he finds like the Insider Knowledge, or he has like Karina. So we need to be able to sub an open attack at the very least. Yasuo Is leveling, but not quite. We find our Morning's Light. Heavens aligned. We didn't really draw many puff caps, which is phenomenal. We'll hush this. Like, we're looking okay, right? It's just Karina. Hits an average of like 6, 7. Get 2 more cards. Pale Cascade and Morning's Light. Okay. Like, getting ability to get extra Morning's Light is like really solid. Right now we're not pushing. So here's the plan. We're gonna play Insider or Morning's Light next turn and just like kind of pray. That's the goal. We'll send 2 things. We have Leaf on the open. He's gonna play like a Kreen or something, and maybe has like Insider Knowledge. But even if we draw like, so let's say we draw like 2, 7, 9 cards, we would be dead. We'd like be statistically dead. Okay, that's not a good start. I don't like being statistically dead. Especially the Pale Cascade, right? Like, Pale Cascade would just like kind of screw things over because I'm drawing extra cards. So this is like the power of like Morning's Light in this deck, which I think is really cool. I just don't know how consistent or like reasonable it can be. Like right now we're just presenting lethal. He needs to have at least a Karina. If it's only like an Ava plus Insider Knowledge, we have Homecoming to bounce. So he needs like a very specific set of cards here. Like Karina plus Insider Knowledge or Karina plus like just some absolute luck of the draw. And we're just praying here. Okay. He's down to Insider Knowledge. We're presenting lethal even through like Pale Cascades. So I don't want to Pale Cascade for lethal. And let's say he has like Stress Defense, he blocks here, stresses 1, and I still push lethal. Okay. So we're just having to deal with an Insider Knowledge here, and we can't really do too much. Yeah, just praying for the luck. Good luck us. Okay. Oh, damn it. Just got us. It's unfortunate he didn't find like a deny or something there. That would just straight up win the game, unfortunately. But I think he got like complete averages, right? He hit 17 and like averaged like maybe 18. They had the Insider Knowledge as well. Damn. Zillion Auction. Is this like a Shellfolk deck? That's what I would be guessing. There's no reason to keep Twin. This Shellfolk deck will try to like hardcore out midrange them and just try to apply a lot of pressure. This is where like Morning's Light would be really, really key. Like we have the perfect Morning's Light hand. We have like Leona level up. We have the Sunhawk. We have Leona. If we draw Morning's Light here, I think we just straight up win. It's unfortunate I can't really tell what deck they're playing. Like if they have Scrying Sands here, definitely really stinks. Okay, there's an Aikado fanboy, it seems. That sucks. But getting out before the Shellfolk is at least acceptable. It's unfortunate though. Okay. We'll probably hold on to this one because we don't need its Daybreak at all. We'll probably hold on to this one after Raven when we have both Leona and Raven on board. And that's like a really good way to make use of your cheap Daybreaks, just by holding on to them. He develops but gets punished by the Sunhawk. The open attacks. Sucks. Yeah, okay. Because of that, I might just play the Flyer Soldier here. It makes like my top decks better if I draw like Pale Cascade or Twin Disciplines, and then it saves the stun for later when it might be a little bit more applicable. So I did have that card. Yeah, there's Pale Cascade as like I'm sort of like played for, right? If he developed, we would have played like Sunhawk, because then Especially the 3-drop you tapped out of mana, and then like the 2/3 would perfectly block the auction. But now that, you know, he already swung and doesn't have the attack token anymore, saving that extra mana for Pale Cascade, mwah, perfect. The issue right now is we need a little bit more of our like late game. Right now we're just lacking a very, very slight amount. If you can like trade off his auction again, that sucks. But I think he wants to save this for his Shellfolk turn, so he can't really hit with the auction. Was he greeting it? I have Pale Cascade. This would be perfect. Sick. Like, this is insane if this goes through. It's so nuts. Morning's Light, perfect. Like, Sunhawk into Morning's Light, absolutely insane. And he loses auction. Let's go. Okay, this is really good. Really, really fantastic. He has a Shellfolk deck. He's not popping this on his Shellfolk turn, so already off the bat, we're looking pretty good. If he pranks like one of our Concussive Palms, we could care less. Even if he hits our Morning's Light, like, that's not even that bad. And now we're getting 2 stuns off the Morning's Light. We just want to go wide here. Oh no, no. Oh, that sucks. Wow, that really sucks. And we don't have a Raven to compensate. Wow, that sucks. God, that's so annoying. Oh my god. We found a Raven as like, you know, a consolation prize, that would have been good, but damn. In this case, we should have played the Sunhawk in case we drew Raven. Ugh, damn, that was really sad. That one got me down. We drew the Raven. That's really annoying. We're just gonna go Sunhawk Palm this turn. Yeah, I misplayed like twice there. Man, I just got tilted by that. I just got tilted by the aloof. But you can't play like Shell Focus turn, okay. Alright, let's go for Concussive Palm. Like if we had Raven, oh man. A little bit saddened by that. Yeah, we'll just like set up the most aggressive a turn we can have. Right. So like blocks. Okay. We'll have Raven and then hopefully hit like a Morning's Light and then win the game. Oh, we trade off a Zillion. It's not bad for us. It's like he would have leveled his Zillion. Oh, but he knew he drew that. Interesting. He still trade off his Zillion anyway. Kind of curious. Because like he doesn't have an actual way to deal damage to our units except for like maybe Pokey Sticks. So a little bit curious. But now we're still missing like a Morning's Light. Like this damage means nothing. Eclipse Dragon. Is that good? I have no idea. I want to Nightfall that so I get the Daybreak out of it. I can't even play it next turn. I'd Concussive Palm into Eclipse Dragon if I could. I just like drop the Hush here, but then my next turn's really awkward. I think I Hush here, and then next turn I Concussive Palm into Sunhawk. Unless I draw like Morning's Light. Oh my god, another Sunhawk. Okay, I think we win here. So just a Concussive Palm so that his pranks aren't impactful at all. And then I just move in for the kill when I smother his board completely. Like, unless he pranks like plus cost, it doesn't really matter. Okay, useless. Relatively speaking. The issue is like he's just gonna like jerk off with his like he's just gonna like jerk off with like the scrying sands. And I think that's the most obnoxious part of this. But we're just gonna really put the pressure on him. He already used 1 scrying sands, which is good that we forced out early. So now he's only down to 2 scrying sands, and that's where we're gonna try to capitalize. Right, negation. Alright. That was pretty good, right? Honestly. Okay. Oh, he still has 4 blockers. And we don't have enough damage here. Because we need a Nightfall this for value. Like, there's no point day breaking it. It does nothing. Except for stunning, of course, but... Down 3 on board. Blocks, 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 dead. Okay. Slightly promising. Okay. The aloof Trawler discarding my Morning's Light was really obnoxious. Oh, he hit 2 Feral Presciences. God. Okay, yeah. Did he hit that off of the Feral Prescience? I don't know. This deck is so annoying, man. Not even Aikado, and I'm getting annoyed by it. Frickin' Aikado. So that kills my Leona. You just take the trade. So you trade here so he doesn't get the landmark, right? Oh, that's not how that works. Damn. If we had a twin discipline. Ugh. That's so nasty. If we had a twin discipline, damn. I guess he would have pranked it, so that's kind of pointless to think about. We know his next card's Auction. If we can, like, Nightfall this Eclipse Dragon, hit something big, we're still kind of chilling. Oh my god! Oh! Okay, we're fat chilling with that one. No, he gets a card here, that's kind of annoying. I want to use it next turn, so that he can only play 1 unit before my attack. Maybe I should just play the Eclipse Dragon this turn. Alright. Oh, boo, that's so garbage, dude. Holy frick. Tap or deny this turn? Okay, no, he says 3 mana, damn. Oh, that's so garbage, holy frick. Well, that's so garbage, man. Jesus Christ. Guess we just still do it anyways. Like, we force out the deny, and then we just develop next turn. So garbage, wow. He main next entrapment? Or do you get off Oncologist? Either way, that's really annoying and obnoxious. Sort of perfect. They're so garbage! Are you kidding me? Wow, these cards suck. Like, this is our final board. We need to get through, regardless of what happens. God, that's so sad, man. The deny pull and everything. Oh, like, come on, man. Get a pod. Oh my god, that's so good, too. Like, it's gonna get Scrying Sands and then just, like, jerk off more? Oh my lord. It's not even lethal, because... Oh, it's so sad. It's actually really sad. He's forced to block with Shellfolk, but he just, like, blocks a 3-4. Can't kill Shellfolk. Can't push lethal. He gets elusive and then he's gonna push lethal. He also has Scrying Sands, which he got off of the shelf. Oh, when did he get that? Oh man, that's so annoying. Yeah, I can't be asked. I don't have burn. He's gonna kill me. God, it's so freaking annoying, dude. Oh, I hate you, Aikado, so much. Aikado, if you're out there and you see this, I hate you. That's all there is to say. that's gonna be the deck for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one was actually really cool. I like the I changed up a little bit from, you know, what I think you guys have seen in the past, which was actually relatively rigid in how I've built this deck in the past. Beforehand, I would always have the or is it? I would always have the Infinite Mind Splitter as sort of just end game kind of goal, where this levels up your Yasuo, completely stiffs the opponent's board, and has some really good counterplay against some strategies. But now this build is a little bit different. Even though it still uses like the same shell, it does something a little bit different in having the Morning's Light, the ability to just really combo off in the mid games and just apply a lot of pressure. Even though when you look at Morning's Light and it's just like a +2/+2, combined with Leona, which is a stun, and then like a Sunhawk, which is also stunned, it's going to have some really, really big impacts, as well as generating extra value off of Raven. It's so insane, and Priestess to that matter of fact. So I kind of like the direction here. I don't know if this is going to be better or not, but I think it is interesting to play around with, and it's just another way to like sort of look at this deck and figure it out. The extra 1-drop's just fine. Heaven's Lion, really cool card again. Just a activator for the Leona, as well as just a 1 and 2 value card, which is really good for cheap. It's basically Eclipse Dragon without the body, if you think about it, with Raven. So kind of happy with the overall look of this. I think the deck again is still very same, but now you have the ability to just play much harder for tempo, especially when you have Deny. It's like Silver Auction, but you have Deny, right? It's so insane that you can sort of swap to this tempo plan and just really push down your opponents because you have backups like Twin and Deny. So hope you guys enjoyed the games. Deck list down below in the description as always. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the new video of the new patch. I don't know who it will be yet, but we'll see. So tune into that one. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys later.